Call, please. Here.
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 Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No,
No.
sir.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of February 29th, 2024.
Motion to approve those minutes.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Bid openings, I don't see any. Number 6, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Nothing? Okay, moving on to correspondence. Letter A, correspondence received from William Short, Chief of Police, requesting the approval of the retirement of Sergeant Keith Barnard, who has served the citizens of Hammond for more than 21 years, effective the close of business on March 2nd, 2024.
Motion to approve Chief Short's request.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter B, correspondence received from Jeffrey Smith, Fire Chief, requesting the approval to appoint the following firefighter candidates: Craig Johnson, Travis Hackett, Michael Anguiano, and Samuel Gonzalez to Hammond Fire Department retroactive March 4th, 2024, and the resignation of Alex Zielinski with the last shift on March 22nd, 2024.
Motion to approve Chief Smith's request.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter C, correspondence received from Dean Button, City Engineer, recommending the design of the downtown Hammond commuter train station be awarded to Alex Gorlin Architects in order to commence scope and fee negotiations with the City of Hammond using READY grant funds.
Yes. So good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Button is online if you have any questions for him. But this has been scored through our typical scoring for projects like what we do for federal projects and so forth. So Dean, Brian, and Ann scored them, and the highest score was Gorlin, and they recommend that you approve them for the train station.
Okay.
Dean? Yeah, Dean, are you available? Can you hear Dean? Is it fine?
He just went to green, so I think he's trying to. Dean, can you hear us?
Hello, Dean.
He's really low. Is it a volume thing?
He's trying to talk. I don't know. I don't know how we turn it up.
Dean, can you go ahead and just test your volume? No, he's not muted.
He's not muted, no.
We can't hear Ray either.
Can't hear Ray either.
No.
Where's the controller for the TV?
Kevin, he just texted me and said, I'm on a Zoom, but my camera isn't set up.
No, that's okay. But
So-
I could hear him actually, very
Let's see,
softly.
Maybe he needs to turn.
See, we can't hear you.
Don't see the remote.
I can hear him.
I couldn't hear him either.
I think it's probably like set now. It's not a, because they're all hooked into each other. I can call him, put him on speaker on my phone.
Great
Oh, that's
idea.
fine.
Okay.
Oh, he said, I said, we can't hear you. He said, I know.
Hey, Dean. Okay, so I'm going to put you literally like up to the speaker here, the microphone, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, did you want to say anything about what Mark had said on this?
So he was clear. We received proposals through the solicitation process that we created for soliciting federal money through consultant selection, a process that we recently created. We followed that standard. We had 3 scores review, as Mark said, and have determined overall, all 3 scorers scored Alex Gorlin the highest score, and it's our recommendation for the Board of Works to approve the award to Alex Gorlin Architects for the design of the downtown Hammond station in order to begin fee negotiation.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, Dean.
Motion to approve Mr. Button's request.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter D, correspondence received from Dean Button requesting that $190,437.87 of CIB funding be allocated for NICD invoice number 7 for the new downtown Hammond Station grade change submitted for approval.
Yes, that was a bill for betterment and to get the train station behind the federal courthouse. So I would recommend approval of that.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Letter E, correspondence received from Reith Riley requesting the closure of Homan Avenue between Sibley Street and Russell Street on or after March 13th, 2024 through July 20th, 2024 for the Phase 2 construction with attached detour route.
Yes, we reviewed the detour. It's fine, pretty much as last year was. It's the second phase of Homan Avenue project. Hopefully it'll be done around July. So I would recommend approval.
We all have our fingers crossed, Mark, so yes.
I do too.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Letter F, correspondence received from Reith Riley requesting to have the outside single-lane sidewalk closures from April 1st through April 19th, 2024 on Chicago Avenue for emergency substructure patching.
I believe this is for the tollway. They have some of the piers where it actually scaled off and the rebar is exposed, so they are going to just work in the outside lane and just have like a board, an aero board, and some traffic control at that particular time. So I would recommend approval.
Okay, yeah, it is for the overhead toll road patching project.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter G, correspondence received from Nees Engineering requesting the approval for the change order number 2 for the JF Mahoney Drive reconstruction project with credit and price contract in the amount of $23,581.76.
So this is kind of our favorite change orders. It's a negative. So we save money. We always look for ways to save money and so forth and do different odds and ends with the construction. So this is a positive change order for the city, so we're getting it back $23,581. So I would recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you, Mark. Letter H, correspondence received from Albert Ochoa requesting permission to hold the annual Hugs Mexican Independence Parade on Saturday, September 14th, 2024, with attached parade route. By Civic Center, down, looks like maybe down Seoul. Yeah, there's Civic Center right there. One right. Let's see if he says. It's 14 from 10 a.m. Who again, starting Graham? Staging on, yeah, I don't know where this is.
Is there any construction plan for that area this year, this summer? Just making sure, I mean, I know.
This is the
Alberto's
Monon
great at
Trail
getting
one.
it to us well in advance. I just want to make sure we're all,
He's just starting at Morton, going down to 69th again? 73rd, yeah.
This, so, okay, gotcha, okay, yep.
That's the same route that they use.
So we're good then?
Yeah, if he's starting at Morton and going down 69th to the park, yeah. I don't have a problem with that. This is the street, that's the trail. Yeah.
We're
You
good.
want to go?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good, yeah.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, letter I, correspondence received from Adam Hernandez requesting permission to hold a charity run event on March 23rd, 2024 on the Erie, Lackawanna, and Monon Trail from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital with attached route. So we have some questions about,
yeah, I haven't spoken to Mr. Hernandez. I don't see him here today. I know that he had reached out, at one point it was Wolf Lake Trail as well. Jill had reported that he had never responded to her requests, so that's off the list. I don't know much about this.
we're not familiar with it either. We're just wondering if he's able to use the trail, the bike trails and stuff without,
I mean,
who approves
who-
that?
I would think Board of Works, because it's city property, but there's a parks component to this, most likely. There's also a public works component, there's a
Right.
PD component or EMS component, just depending, because there needs to be potential streets blocked, and I don't know how many people are involved. We don't have an insurance policy.
Can we request him to be here next week?
Sure.
And if not, then we're not going to okay it. I don't.
Yeah,
think we're gonna okay it.
I don't even know, like, is it organized? Is it through St. Jude? Is he just trying to help St. Jude? Which is, both are great things.
Absolutely.
But we need to kind of run this to ground. Linda, has he contacted you at all? He has. Has he been instructed to be here?
I asked him that it would be here, and he said he can't be here.
Can you tell him he can go on Zoom? Okay. Let's kick it over for a week,
Okay.
if you want. I mean, or
I was just gonna say that it's on the 23rd, so Thursday.
of March?
Yes. So we wouldn't have a lot of time to give our people a proper time to maybe put stuff in place. It's March
Yeah, I would maybe
23rd.
give, I mean, if you want to give Public Works a heads up that we're going to hear it next week,
Okay.
and then at least they'll know
Okay.
to maybe be listening in, or they could even, have somebody here
Gotcha.
just to have a conversation with the guy. But I think you should order him to appear.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Zoom's good, right? We have Zoom available,
absolutely.
so,
Okay.
Motion to set the matter for status for March 21st, 2024. Communication can be sent to the gentleman requesting to hold the charity run, and we forward to Public Works, please.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter J, correspondence received from Rhonda Dowd requesting the approval to trade vehicles from Public Works to Mike Alberts.
This needs to come before us.
I haven't reviewed this, I haven't seen this. I'd probably defer to the Controller's Office.
It's not the vehicles that we talked about, to return them back to him?
I don't know anything about Public Works vehicles.
Has there been a document? Is there a
Gotcha.
document involved?
Yeah. They're garbage trucks, pickups.
So, Ms. Greenwell, isn't Alberts the folks that we do leasing from under the energy efficiency program?
Yes.
Yes.
So do you want to check, do you want a week to
Yeah.
look into this? All right, if we could defer this for a week.
Gotcha.
Let Controller's Office weigh in on this.
Okay.
Motion
I
to
don't-
set this for status for March 21st, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Did you say?
Today's the 14th.
No,
Oh, I'm okay, I'm sorry. For the 14th, I'm sorry. Told you guys it was an off Thursday. Okay.
That's okay. Okay. Number 8, matters from board members. You guys have anything?
No.
Nope?
I do,
Okay.
because I had my days mixed up. I set the parade thing for status for March 21st,
Oh, I had it the 14th,
so
but
that
okay.
needs to be amended to the 14th.
Yeah, I think you said 14th for
Yeah,
them.
you
It
did.
I think you said 14.
Okay.
was just a momentary lapse
Yeah.
that you had for one agenda item.
Okay.
Okay. So number 9, new business. Letter A, resolution and intergovernmental agreement with Hammond redevelopment to transfer property located at 3229 through 31 172nd Street, submitted for approval.
Yes, this was a tax deed property that the city acquired that is going to go to redevelopment. I think redevelopment owns all the properties around it. It's part of the Hootie and McCarthy subdivision that was platted a while ago, I think in the 90s or late 80s. And so this is just one lot that was in city's name, and we're transferring over so redevelopment can own that whole area.
Gotcha.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter B, agreement to purchase real estate for a 10-foot portion of property at 6110 Calumet Avenue, submitted for approval.
This is a small portion in between Central Fire and Swanell, and it was offered. The only person or entity that responded was Swanell. They offered the full amount, and so this satisfies the statutory requirements, and we would request its approval.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter C, second extension of agreement to rehabilitate property at 941 Reese Avenue, submitted for approval.
So I think this came up last week, but we have, Linda's been a big help, as has Mr. Luter, in getting these moving. So we do have a rehab agreement for 941. Of course, it's the last file in my pile. And this has already been set for status on 6/6. So if we could just ask that the rehab agreement be approved.
Motion to approve.
I second.
Mr. President, that's been signed,
It-
correct?
I was just about to tell you, It hasn't been signed. It's been, there's like,
Shouldn't be
somebody
before you if it's
typed,
not signed.
they typed they typed the name in here.
Oh, we're good with that. It's digital signature.
Okay, then we're good?
Yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, I didn't know it was digitally signed.
It is, yes.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Okay, letter D, agreement to rehabilitate property at 607 State Street submitted for approval.
Yeah, we had this address wrong. I think last week we had it at 9 something, and this is Mr. Pavel Gavros. He's been before you. He wants to put a coffee shop in there. This is the
Yeah.
rehab agreement for that property, if we could have it, as long as it's signed.
It is, it is.
And we might need a status on that. What's the expiration date on the top page? Top of the page.
December 13th, oh no, that's 2023. May 13th, May 23rd, 2024.
Okay, thank you. If we could have a status date somewhere right after that, maybe the next Thursday after May
23rd.
13th.
The 30th? May 30th?
What's the expiration?
May 23rd.
Sure, 30th.
I'd like to set this for status for May 30th, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Letter E, right-of-way permits received from engineering submitted for approval.
Good morning again. We actually have 5 permits, 2 from NIPSCO for pole replacements throughout. Talked to the representative yesterday from NIPSCO, and this is winding down in the city of Hammond, so that's a good thing. I have one from ICC Group that is on 108th Street and the tollway, which they rehabbed the bridge, so they are going to turn around and put security lights underneath, so they're going to do it under flagging. So that's a good thing. Then the 2 other ones are from Passion, one being pushing Holman Avenue closure back a month, and the other one temporarily closing Johnson by the train station, because they're going to do demolition there.
Okay.
And I expressed to them at 7 to 7, unless they come and get an exception through the board.
Thank you.
And I would recommend approval. Thank you.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter F, disposal authorization received from Hammond Police Department submitted for approval. Yeah. Well, we're hard workers, you know.
Yeah, I believe. I can't believe. I appreciate it.
You're telling. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. We're good.
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Letter G, agreement to rehabilitate property at 1463 Indianapolis Boulevard submitted for approval.
So this property actually has a new owner, and Mr. Luter has worked with the new owner to get this signed. It should have a signature.
It is?
If we could have that June 6th date as status.
Okay.
Motion to set the matter for status for June 6, 2024.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Number 10, old business, letter A, status for 5235 State Line.
Okay, this was up last week. Mr. Flores was here. He also has.
Good morning, good morning.
I thought I saw his contractor running in and out. Okay, he had to leave. He took off. All right. He's got business to do. All right. So, tell us, the plumber.
The plumber, he start, that's why he talking on the phone right now, he start today, do the plumbing today. That's what he say.
Did he give you any idea how long it's going to take?
Say 1 or 2 days.
1 or 2 days?
Yeah.
Here's the update.
2 días se va a tardar para hacer la plomería.
La plomería.
Abajo. ¿Qué andan haciendo?
I'm waiting for the area plumbing right now there. I have to show exactly where he has to
Where he
do.
make the hole.
Yeah, and I have to be there right now.
Okay.
Maybe they done today. I don't know, maybe they working 1 day.
Is a week enough time till next week?
Que si le dan una semana para que termine allí.
¿Lo de abajo?
Lo de abajo.
Yes.
All the plumbing.
What happens after the plumbing's done? Then what do we do?
¿Qué va a pasar cuando esté la plomería terminada?
Vamos a poder firmar ya todo lo de abajo.
He start to do everything in the downstairs.
Okay.
Downstairs, yeah, we can,
Then you can go inside?
yeah.
He can go inside, yeah. He start working inside.
Yeah, I mean, just to give, and I'm happy that they're always showing up, right?
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
I just want to see, we would just want to see progress. The original rehab agreement, just to give everybody a frame of reference, was before you on February of '22. Okay, it expired in May of '22. I know there were issues, right? And we've been talking about the plumber for some time. So we just have to, like, I think, keep having Mr. Flores come back, let's get an update. You don't have a problem coming back, right? You come back again? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
2 o 3 weeks. ¿Cuántas semanas quiere que vengamos? ¿Cuántas semanas?
For an update, so that they know what's going on.
¿Cuándo va a empezar a trabajar ya bien adentro?
Mañana, ya el lunes, ya,
Because I won't
this
be
Monday.
first, so,
Start,
yeah.
he start this Monday.
Okay.
Work inside,
Okay.
everything. Okay?
So do
Then
we-
finish the plumbing.
Do we have permits for inside? Are they good?
Yeah, the permits were issued for inside. If we
Okay.
need to, we'll get them renewed.
Whatever you think. We just want to keep things moving.
I think 2 weeks, right? I want to make sure the plumbing's done, so
That's fine.
that progress has been
Yeah,
made.
that's fine.
¿Cuándo se va a terminar la
2 weeks, okay.
plomería?
2 weeks.
Tú en 2 semanas.
Yeah.
Good, nice, nice.
Okay.
2?
Yeah.
We just want to, can the plumbing be done in 2 weeks? Not everything else, but plumbing.
En 2 semanas.
Okay, okay.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Okay, sounds good, okay.
Motion to set the matter for status to March 28th, 2024.
I second.
Would it be the
That's
21st?
3 weeks.
Listen, I just asked you about the 28th, Jeff, and you said yes. I want,
She did ask you.
No, but
You
I thought
said
you
Today's the
said.
7th.
he said he wasn't going to be here on the 21st, so that's why Jeff
Oh, you
wants
know,
it
can
on
we
the
do, we'll do
28th.
3
28th,
weeks.
we'll give you 3
We'll do
weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay, that's
28th.
Hanging out here.
Don't blame Tanisha.
Sorry, 3 weeks.
It's your own teammates.
Yes, sorry, sorry.
Status for 328. Plumber done.
Okay.
Okay? All right, 328.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're good with that one, right? I'm sorry. Letter B, status for 30 Warren. I got to move on, or I'm going to get
So
in
30
trouble here.
Warren, I think goes to what Linda and I were talking about last week, where I had it for status this week.
Okay.
She had it for status last week, so it showed up on the agenda twice. We're waiting for 30 Warren for an amended agreement to be signed for 90 days, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me just check my file, I think you actually set it, it's actually set for status on June 6th, so we can just keep that date. Nothing, no action needs to be done by the board. We're waiting for the extension to be signed.
Okay,
I talked to him today about something else, so I'm sure.
okay, so no action on letter B.
Correct.
Moving on to number 11, meetings open to the public.
I
Did you
wanted
have
to give-
something else?
Sure, I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. President, I did have something that I should have brought up during department heads. Mr. Kearney and I don't know if I reported that we were in court or we were going to court last week on 28-34 Ruth. So as of last Friday, the court had ordered the owners, Mr. Ratliff, or I don't even know if they're the owners, Viability, or maybe it's Garmin Properties. We've had Mr. Ratliff in here, Ms. Calvert in here. The court ordered them to allow our environmental consultant, Americo, into the property by noon Friday. The court also ordered them to provide to me, as corporation counsel for the city, the power of attorney that they were acting under to appear for Garmin Properties.
Okay.
Because Mr. Ratliff and Ms. Calvert showed up at the hearing, they said they weren't with Garmin, but they were agents of Garmin. The judge allowed them to speak, but he said you need to show them why you're your agents, show us the power of attorney. Neither of those things happened, so I filed yesterday, or maybe it was Monday, Tuesday, whatever, a notice of noncompliance with the court's order. The court set a hearing for March 18th to show why they shouldn't be found in contempt of that order for failing to follow it. And then they filed a motion to dismiss the appeal, which I filed a response to because they said they're dismissing it because they sold the property, okay? They have an obligation under the statute to notify us of the new owner within 5 days and give us the document, which, as you know, it's kind of like, it seems like a refrain. They're not giving us any documents.
Absolutely.
But they're talking about documents. So I've asked the court to not dismiss it until they can show proof. And if the court decides to dismiss it anyway, I've also informed the court and Mr. Ratliff and Ms. Calvert through my court filings that Mr. Kearney's ready to knock the thing down. So I just want to, I know this has been an ongoing issue. I want to advise the board of the status. That's where we're at.
Okay.
I'll probably let you know next week where we are with the court.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of things were described today, weren't they?
very much so.
A lot.
Motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.